Good morning, student. This is me, Rahul Sharma, going to start chapter number 6, that is computer networking. In this chapter, we are going to cover three topics, that is network. So, first of all, we will understand what is network. Then, second topic will be computer network, and the third topic will be components of communication system of computer in a network. So, basically, this chapter is having a lot of topics, so we will cover it slowly. So we are going to start today from the starting, that is computer networking. So let's go. So let us see what are the network, what is the meaning of a network, and what are the types of network. So first of all, if you will look your surroundings, you will find out there are different type of network like road network, highways, railway tracks, canals, cables, and if you will see the mobile phones, we are connected to the network, to a network, to the other person. So like this, we are having a different type of network around us. So let us see what is a network. When two or more computers are connected with each other, they together form a computer network. So what I want to say here, suppose this is a computer number 1 and this is a computer number 2 and this is computer number 3. Okay, so when these three computers are connected together, that will be known as a network. Okay, so this is a network. When two or more computers are connected with each other, that will be known as a network. Let us see one more thing. The linked computers share information with each other over the network. The internet is the global system of interconnected computer networks. It also enables users to share information with each other. Okay, so let us see. I'm making here a computer system. This is computer number 1, this is computer number 2, this is computer number 3. So these computers are connected through a device that is known as hub, and this device is used to connect all these three computers. Now these computers, means computer 1, 2 and 3, how they are connected? They are connected through a network that with the device that is hub. Okay, so these computers are now linked, so they can share each and everything with each other. Okay, what are the things they can share? They can share their data. Suppose computer number 3 can share any music or any file to the computer number 2. Computer number 3 can also share with computer number 1. Computer number 3 can share with 2 also, and 2 can share with 1, and 1 can share with 2. So everything can happen in between these three computers because they are in a network and they are connected through a device that is a network device. Which, what is that network device? That network device is known as hub. Okay, now let us go to the next point, that is the next topic, computer network. Okay, so what is a computer network? A computer network is a group of computers and peripheral devices. What is peripheral devices? Peripheral devices like printer, okay, scanner, mouse, keyboard, these all are known as peripheral devices. So when a computer or group of computer and peripheral devices are connected to each other through data communication devices like, as I have told you in the last slide, that is hub. So that is known as a computer network. Means when a group of computer and peripheral devices like keyboard, mouse are connected through a communication device is known as a network. Next is, it facilitates the sharing of hardware and software resources among different users working on different computers. So I will explain you with a diagram. Data or resources sharing is also known as communication system of computer network in a computers in a network. For example, if one of the computer is in a network has a printer attached to it, then all computer in that network can access the printer and use it to print the document. So you see here now, if we talk about, this is computer 1, computer 2, and this is computer number 3. 1, 2 and 3, they are connected with a communication device that I have told you before only, that is hub. Okay, so these are connected with the hub. Now computer number 3 is having a printer with it. This is what? This is printer. So computer number 3 is having printer with it. Okay, computer number 3 is attached with a printer, you can see here, and computer number 1, 2 and 3 are connected to each other by using a hub. So now what can happen, if computer number 1 want to print something, it can directly print by using this communication device, that is hub, and printer will, that printing document will be given to the computer number 3, and computer number 3 can provide it back to the computer number 1. Suppose now you will be having a question with this, that if computer number 1 is sending the same document to this printer, and then 3 is getting output of that document, then again it will send. No, it will not be happen like that. It will happen like that, if computer number 1 want to print any document, it will send that document to the computer number 3 through the hub. Then computer number 3 will print out this document and will be given back to the computer number 1. Same condition will be with the 2. If computer number 2 want to print, it can print with the same procedure as the computer number 1 has done. So some of the lines are written there, that is, it facilitates the sharing of hardware and software. So it is sharing hardware here, the printer is a hardware device, and software means a document is shared to the computer number 3, that is known as sharing a software. That means you are sharing a document, that is a soft copy, so that is a software. And hardware, you are sharing this printer with the computer number 1 and 2. Okay, and this process, the sharing of data and resources, is known as communication system of a computer network. So let us move to the next point, components of communication system of a computer in a network, or components of a communication system of computers in a network. So there are three components. The component number 1 is sender, component number 2 is communication medium or carrier, component number 3 is receiver. So let us see what is sender and what is the use of sender. Sender is a computer that sends the data through the web browser. Suppose you are having a mail and you are a sender, you are going to send your mail to the other person. So you will be sending your mail by using any software, and that software can be Gmail, or that software can be any other email ID or any other social media. But you will be sending your data, you will be logging into your ID by using the web browsers. Okay, by using the web browser. So a sender sends data through a web browser. Okay, now let us see what is communication medium. Communication medium means through which we are communicating to the receiver, through which a sender is communicating with the receiver. So it is the physical path through which the message traveled from the sender to receiver. It can be a cable, wireless device. Suppose if in the earlier time we were having the wired telephone. So we were talking on the wired telephone. Our telephone is connected to your wire, and then we can talk to the person who is sitting far from us. So that can be, means a cable can also be there to cable can also be there, which will be known as communication medium, or a wireless, like nowadays we are transferring data over the internet, okay, without using wires. So communication medium can be wireless, and can be a cable also. What is a receiver now? So if you know sender and communication medium, you will be understanding it by yourself only. Receiver receives the messages, or what we can say now, a receiver is a device or computer that receives the data. Okay, so this is known as a communication system of a computer and network. So let us see that how this all will work. This is computer number 1, 2, 3, and this is computer number 4. Here we are having hub. So these all are connected with each other through hub. Now if we say computer number 1 is having attached printer with it, okay, so these are connecting with a wire. Hub always connects the computer by using wires. It is a networking device that used to connect the computers through wires. Suppose computer number 4 is having some work, or computer number 4 want to print something. It is not having printer right now, so what it will do, it will share the data to hub, sorry, to the computer through hub, and computer number 1 will print that data or that document to the for for the computer number 4. Same procedure will be done with the computer number 3 and computer number 2, okay, for transferring data. So now if you think that, if you will remember that computer number 4 is sharing something to the computer number 1, and same here computer number 3 is also sharing something, and computer number 2 is also sharing something to computer number 1, okay. So this sharing, as I have told you in the last slides, this sharing of data or resources is known as communication, okay, communication system. So here communication system is going on with the computer number 1. Now one more question can be here, can computer number 3 cannot, can computer number 3 send data to computer number 2? Yes, computer number 3 can send data to computer number 2, and these all computer can send data to each other. Here computer number 4 can also share to 2, computer number 4 can share with 3, computer number 3 can share with 1, but the data will travel through the medium that will be known as hub. Here the hub is the medium of traveling the data, okay. The data will travel through the hub. So hub will be a device which is used to connect the computer. When we will be connecting the computer to the hub, all the data will pass through the hub or by using the wires, okay. So if you have any of the confusion regarding this, you can ask to me. I will try to answer you all the problems regarding these 3 topics, and rest of the topics you will be getting in the next video. Thank you.